All right, guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? We'll wait for some viewers to get in here, and then we'll jump into some stuff. I do appreciate the people that are here. I'm just looking on X right now and see the 5 people are here. Again, they need to add live chats to X, just like you would have the like spaces that they create. I feel like this is that more of that like virtual space, or I guess live stream space, if I don't have any other ways to put it. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let me move my head a little bit. Make sure I'm filling the screen. Put that over here, and we'll also put on the desktop audio. So yeah, we'll wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll jump into it. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you hop in. I just put a poll out there asking if you hit the like button. So answer that poll, hit that like button, and yeah. So yeah, we have some things that are kind of moving today. And you're including Pepe into the mix. Pepe has been moving quite a bit for a while. So I made a couple of videos on it yesterday to talk about it. And the day before, obviously, talking about the 6.9 trillion coin burn and how impactful that is, but also how it's going to be short-lived, because we have the burn, but we're not going to have like consistent burns that's going through. But it is a massive burn, right? $6 million. It's a lot. Also, guys, I'm on keep wanting to say, I don't know why I keep wanting to say Rumble. I'm on Rumble. I'm live on Rumble right now, and I've been uploading a lot of the videos that you see on here. So if you want every single video that I do have on YouTube, where Matthew Perry 2, as well as my credit card videos, I tend to upload those also to Rumble. And if you guys like that platform a lot better, I know there's some people that prefer that platform. So anyways, let me just fix some things up, and then we'll get into everything. Take this out, take that out, take that out, and take that out. All right, how about Gala? Gala is moving today. I saw this morning when I woke up, I just went right into CoinMarketCap and saw the top cryptocurrencies that were moving. And yeah, it's showing the videos up for Rumble right now. I don't know if it was processing for you or something, but it shows that it's up right now. But yeah, I woke up today, saw a coin market cap on my phone, and went through, saw it was at a $1.28 trillion market cap. I was like, all right, things are holding. It's increasing a little bit. Bull market's right here. And I wanted to see what really was moving. And Gala topped the list at like 30%. So I was like, what's going on with Gala? And I mean, right now it's at 2 cents, which I believe is a lot lower than where it was at some of the high points of this low area we saw for it. But still, it's great to see it up, 30% or, however many percent. And Pepe was also at the top of that list, still seeing that not only at a drop zero, but also at, the level of 0.0000 12. So I believe it's 4 zeros, right? Might be 4 or 5 zeros. I can't remember. I'd have to go over to CoinMarketCap to figure that out. Yeah, but make sure you guys, get in here and hit that like button. It does help out. I just also saw that I have an interesting thing that I'm probably going to make a video on and do. I don't know if any of you have crypto.com. Does anybody have trade on crypto.com or have a crypto.com account? I know there's people that are big fans of CRO, so I would imagine you have a crypto.com account. But does anybody have a crypto.com account? And I just got an update. And I don't know if you already have the update and where they introduced up downs. Did anybody see that? So they introduced up downs. Maybe it was introduced a while ago, but I just recently got the update. I was in there yesterday, so it didn't prompt me to update. But they introduced up downs, and I wanted to make a video on it, actually doing and making a trade via these derivatives markets. And basically what up downs are, they're options. So for about a month or so, they had it for a while. So yeah, I haven't gotten an update, so they just updated it for some reason. But up downs are options, and I've been looking for the right place to trade options. You haven't been on it lately. And it's pretty interesting. One, they make it simple by calling it up downs rather than calling it options. I feel like, the way that you're looking at it is basically, you basically predicting whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. It's really easy to understand, honestly, for even the simplest person that's there, the person that maybe doesn't understand investing at all. Like Erica doesn't understand investing. My brother doesn't really understand everything about investing. He understands the news side of it, but then he doesn't understand how that really factors into it. Like I know he thinks that if a company makes money, that automatically transitions or automatically translates to the stock price. And that's not necessarily how it works. It's how people react to that is how we see the push. Not like true options trading, pre-made ups and downs. Yes and no. But I'm saying it's kind of like if you wanted to apply it in the same manner, you would look at it that route. So I was actually going to make a trade. I was actually going to do something earlier this morning, somewhere around 5:30. I was going to do it earlier on Bitcoin just to put something out there and make a move on something. But then I was like, no, I'm not trying to first risk money right now on a lot of other plays. I am investing in new things, but I've been putting more money into my dividend investing portfolio than I have in brand new crypto trades. However, I could be using this money that I have, if I play it the right way, to fund a lot of that movement there, if I can predict exactly where the market is going. So it's always interesting, and it makes me think about it quite a bit. But yeah, it's interesting. Definitely gonna have to check that out now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Guys, we have 56 people here. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are interested in this kind of content, as well as we got 8 people that are over on, or 9 people that are on Rumble. If you are not following, feel free to follow. Also, hit up the live chat. We have a live chat here. You can send messages. Feel free to send a comment. I'll pop out the chat so that I can see what's happening over there. So again, feel free to message me, and I'll respond to those messages. I'll also pop out the YouTube chat, because wherever we have the most people, I want to make sure we we can respond to everybody. So feel free to say anything on both. Well, not anything. Let's keep it classy. How long do you think until Pepe drops a zero? So let's go into the price movement for Pepe first, and then we'll go into Shibu Inu. So right now Pepe is at an 18% gain. We're seeing it at 0.000005 zeros, 12.05. So currently we're seeing a $500 million market cap. In order to see this, break the level of, this zero and, take away that zero, we'll basically be adding a zero to the market cap. So we would need to see a $5 billion market cap, or technically a $4 billion market cap, seeing 416 trillion coins that have been out there in the supply. What's interesting is that yesterday we had a lower total supply, or a lower circulating supply, and it showed not everything that was introduced, and now we're seeing coins or tokens that are introduced there, and it's showing the 416 or 417 trillion. And it should be, if we were doing the calculations correct, it should be for about 413 trillion in circulating supply. But nevertheless, we're still seeing that it's up 17%. We're seeing it hover around this area of that added zero, right? Or sorry, drop zero. So we're very far away from that point. We're hovering around this point. So what's the likelihood, and when will we see Pepe drop a zero? We probably need to see a lot more of a bull market. This has only happened because of the hype behind the amount that has been burned and the new added interest that we see in it because of that burn, because of that, kind of takeover from this team. So honestly, that's what we are seeing. Now, we need to see more bullish activity in the altcoin market. Currently, we're seeing a lot of bullish activity in the main coins, right? I'll look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and say, these coins are kind of leading the way. But then you have other ones that may be growing by 30%, but when it comes to market cap, it's not really doing any type of damage market cap wise. Pepe may be up 15%, but it really is only at a $500 million market cap versus a $500 or $600 billion market cap for Bitcoin, or a 300 or 200 or $300 billion market cap for Ethereum. So we need to see that transition from more Bitcoin and Ethereum to altcoins, right? Lower level coins that people are putting some of those profits into, But currently, I mean, it's fantastic to see $476 million that's flowing through this, and this sitting at about a $500 million market cap. So it's not a bad thing at all to see this price and see where it is moving to. Now, I have more Pepe. Know that I had a lower cost, or I had a cost basis that was higher than this. It was at a $600 million market cap. I bought more Pepe, I think it was yesterday. I tried to get it in Kraken. I said this in my video. I tried to get it in Kraken, and I couldn't get it in Kraken for some reason. They didn't allow the pairing. And so I purchased it on Uniswap, which I ended up paying like $15 of a fee in order to get it. And I believe it was sitting around a $400 million market cap. So I lowered my cost basis within the position, and I have just about, let me go over here first. I don't want to bring something up I'm not supposed to bring up. I currently have 46 million in this wallet. So yeah, let me bring this up. I have about 46 million here, and then I have 60 something million. So I have a total of 100 plus million. Yeah, because I have 67 million over on KuCoin that I need to send over here. But yeah, and then once I have it available, maybe on Coinbase, if they ever do it, then I'll trade or move it over to Coinbase. But still, it's going to cost me quite a bit in Ethereum. Hopefully the fees are low though. That's what I'm hoping for. So it looks like we have 11 people watching. Does anybody have the ability to chat over there? I mean, we got 11 people watching over on Rumble, and we have no chats in the chat. Feel free to send something. I don't know if there's like I don't know. There must be a difficulty in sending any messages. If you're able to send messages, just put sup or anything. Just put thumbs up. I just want to make sure that people can send messages. Because maybe people are just listening. I don't know. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Shib climbing. Let me go back here and definitely check it out now. How long until Pepe? Okay, I read that. Great week in crypto. Yeah, crypto has definitely been flying. Shib climbing because Satoshi silence. Here's something. Well, thank you. Now I know that people can comment. I appreciate that. I was just making sure that it's not like certain like subscribers only or followers only or something like that, because I've heard people having trouble with even just hitting the follow button. I'm listening, but working. Well, I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you also letting me know that people are actually here, that it's not like bots or anything. So thank you for being here. Continue to listen. You don't have to continue to comment, but I do appreciate your comments. Shib climbing because of Satoshi's silence. Satoshi's silence? I heard that he was back and he was saying something. That's what I heard from like a thumbnail, which you can't technically get all that information, the correct information, from a thumbnail, honestly. But why would Shib be flying because of Satoshi's silence? Satoshi. Let's see. Did he say anything? October 8th? In response to the recent events, I think you were greeting, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything recently. But yeah, it's probably not because of Satoshi's silence why Shib is moving. Let's look at Shib. Let's get a little bit of an update on Shib while we're at it. Let's see how it's moving. So Shiba Inu is up by 8.65%. It's on the verge of, pushing that level to drop that zero. And, obviously I would love to see that. I would love to see it make its way back up to where it was, where it used to hover. And that's how we know that the altcoin market is kind of back to normal, when you see a lot of these popular positions that get back to a form of normalcy when you have the price. So currently standing at a $4.7 billion market cap, again, up 8%, almost 9%. You're seeing the volume still not at the level of how much volume you've seen in Pepe, because Pepe is at like 500, almost $500 million in volume. Shiba Inu, you're seeing $344 million in volume, which is still a hefty amount. It's still a lot, but it's up 79% in the last 24 hours. Obviously, with Shiba Inu, we're between a rock and a hard place, because we're like, are we going to see Shiba Inu burn off the coins that we want to see them burn off in order to get to the prices that we want to get to, right? And that's the main question, is like, are we? If we can, what will happen to Shiba Inu? Right? Is Shiba Inu going to get to a penny? Is Shiba Inu going to get to $1? And all of these other figures that we believe it can get to. And honestly, we have to be as realistic as possible and say that in the last 2 years, we haven't seen any burns that have been significant, especially from this ecosystem dev team, to kind of tell us that we are going to see the supply burn off. But we know that it has popularity. We know that it has a massive amount of holders. We know that anytime we see it pump or move, that people are interested to see what it will get to, and they FOMO into it a little bit more. So, I mean, I'm a big fan. I still hold my Shibu Inu over on crypto.com. That's pretty much like the only thing I hold on crypto.com. On my DeFi wallet, I have CRO, but yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I hold on crypto.com. I did just recently send BNB over to crypto.com, but I cashed that out very quick. I was going to make one of these up down trades, but I didn't end up doing that. I might have missed the beginning of your live. Are we in a bull run? Is this the beginning? Please say yes. I need to pay the bills. So it's not the official bull run, I would say, right? We are at the start, right? The start is where you see Bitcoin and Ethereum that are thriving. And Ethereum is probably making a move more today than you see Bitcoin, but it kind of playing catch up, right? But I do believe that we are at the start of the bull run where these two things run, and you see others that are starting to maybe catch a little bit of that volume, a little bit of those profits. And yeah, I think that's really where we stand. But who's to say when the official altcoin season will happen, the official altcoin market will happen? Because Bitcoin's dominance is just too high, right? It continues to rise. As we see the market cap rise, it's not like we're seeing billions that are kind of flowing through all these other plays, but you see Bitcoin's dominance at basically 53%. Yes, it is decreasing over that last day, which is fantastic. Not seeing it at almost 54% again, but 53% is high. Just know that when we saw the actual bull market, Bitcoin's dominance was at 38%. We saw this really, really low because Bitcoin hit kind of like a wall when it comes to gains, and a lot of those profits that people had, the gains that people had, ended up flowing into a lot of the rest of the market, right? Whether it was Dogecoin or Shibu Inu or Solana or ADA was up to a $90 billion market cap. So people were looking for that next best thing to push up to $100-200 billion dollar market cap, and kind of compete with Ethereum and be on the toes of Bitcoin. And yeah, people were looking for that. Again, Solana was up there. XRP was up to like $120 billion market cap, and Dogecoin up to $100 million market cap. Shiba Inu up to a like $40 or $50 billion market cap. So there was a lot of things that were pushing the tens of billions of dollars of a market cap, and I believe that we'll definitely get there again very, very soon. We're literally right around the corner, honestly. I had a strong prediction that the end of 2023 would be our start to the bull market. And we're kind of seeing that. And I hope that it continues, because you never know what could happen. Any type of news could really bring this thing down. How about Doge? I mean, is Doge moving right now? I haven't checked specifically. So currently Doge is up by 11%. It has broken the 6 cent level, and we're seeing that at 7.2. So, I mean, hopefully that takes away a zero as well. We're seeing it at 7.2 cents, almost 7.3 cents. So it really has climbed over the last day, up 11%. So things are looking great for that. And you're seeing $829 million worth of volume, and the current market cap is at a $10.2 billion market cap. So yeah, Doge is definitely making a move. Economy looking hot right now. A retail turning to gold and meme coins because of the yield. Check out the yield turns on our bonds. Hmm. Good morning, Matt. I appreciate you, sir. All the wealth and knowledge you share with us. Well, thank you for being here, first of all, because without you guys, there is no me at all on this platform, on these platforms. Um, and second of all, right? I appreciate the knowledge that you guys share with me as well, because there's a lot of things that I don't know, and I may be blind to, and I think you guys share a bunch. Don't think that I'm the end all be all for knowledge, because I'm definitely not. I just have maybe the platform to where all of us can share that together and create this group and create this communication. I'm no smarter than the next person. I am not making any more money, or I don't have any more of an opportunity than anyone else. I feel as though as long as you give yourself the opportunity, you wake up in the morning, you now have that opportunity in order to, do something better in that day. So make the best out of each day. I keep going back to that quote, and it might be a quote, but it's more of just like a conversation. But where people ask you, like, look, would you take $10 million if someone gave it to you? And it's like, yeah. And it was, would you take $10 million if someone gave it to you and said that you can't wake up tomorrow? Then they'll be like, no, I can't even spend it. And they'll be like, so you're saying that $10 million is worth more, or sorry, waking up is worth more than $10 million. Like, you keep going back to that, and you're like, if you wake up and you have the opportunity, it doesn't matter how much money someone gives you, you're not going to give up that day or your life for $10 million, $100 million, or whatever. Now, it depends what situation you are in, right? If you care more about your family and your family is struggling and you would literally give them anything, then that may be a scenario where you're like, I would take $100 million to give my family everything that they deserve. Like, that's the type of thing that, a lot of people would do, but that's not the scenario. It's about, whether, you would accept that money if you couldn't wake up tomorrow. And that's honestly, anybody would choose to wake up over $10 million. Because one, you can't spend it. And two, you lose out on the rest of life, and life is amazing. It's, filled with laughter, with love, with hatred, just all types of emotions that, you really don't get to experience if you're not here, So, experience the day, love the day, make the best of that day. I've been waiting for the last 2 years, waiting for this reset to the man, bro. You've been waiting for this reset to the man. Good morning, DJ Trev. I feel so tired. Not sure I'll be in the chat long. Can't seem to shake off. Yeah, I shake it off. I understand. I've been there. Right now, my eyes, like, I feel tired. I went to sleep at 11 o'clock yesterday, last night. I've been waking up, right when my alarm goes off, which is not like me. Typically, like, Erica will push me and she'll be like, turn your alarm off. And yeah, I'll be tired and everything. And the crazy thing is that I haven't gotten a lot of sleep over these last couple of days, and I think it's because of the crypto market. I'm like, I got my phone, and before I even turned off the alarm, I was opening up the coin market cap, and it's crazy. I guess that might be, the equalizer to, my waking up issues. Because I go to sleep at different times, where sometimes I'll go to sleep at 12. But this past maybe week or so, I've been going to sleep at, sometimes not even going to sleep at all, or sleeping 3 hours and waking up for my alarm because I'm excited for what the crypto market is in store, or what's in store for the crypto market today, All right, so we got, yes, I do, Matt. No, it is, is this the start to the bull run? So I kind of answered that in one. Hello from the UK. How you doing, Scorner? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Twitch, we have one person over on Twitch. It's crazy how we have 960 followers on Twitch, but we have one person that's over on Twitch, that's viewing on Twitch. And that's all stems from what we had in more of the bullish market, right? You have 900 people that will watch, and then you're down to like 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 3 or 4% of what your typical viewership actually is. And that's because the bull market hasn't been here. We haven't seen the interest. People have left the market and they just said, yeah, let me just put my money into safer plays, safer investments, you know? And that's understandable. But we do have some people over on X as well. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know. Like, I feel like they should have live chats. I feel like they should have something there. And eventually they will. Or maybe there already is and I don't even know it. Yeah, I don't see any live chats here. I just see the continuation of the broadcast. But we have 2 people that are watching on X. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that heart button on X. The economy always looks better going into the campaign year. True. Sometimes I feel like crypto is such a distraction. It doesn't matter how much you invest, you keep thinking about it. Well, it's 24/7. That's the issue. When it comes to the stock market, when it comes to my, let's say, my dividend investing portfolio, which I've been putting a lot into, when it comes to the dividend investing portfolio, I look at it when the market is open, and after hours market as well. I look at it there, but I don't like focus on it all the time. I can tell you with crypto, I'm getting constant notifications and updates on what's happening because I want to know if things are running, right? I want to be able to come out here and go, hey, you know, this is running. This is the reason why. Let's talk about it and actually put out a live stream if we see things that are absolutely spiking, absolutely running. But yeah, I mean, this is my Robinhood account. If you guys want to join Robinhood and, you know, get a free stock that could be valued up to $200, feel free to use this link that I'm going to place in the chat. Feel free to use that link and, you know, join Robinhood, and I'll get a free stock and you'll get a free stock as well once you link your bank account. So definitely go ahead and check that out. But let's look at the rest of the market. Let's see what has actually spiked and what you know, has run up. I see somebody mentioned Gala spiked up. Let's look at the last 24 hours. Gala is up by 29%, up 57% in the last 7 days. It's up to about 2 cents. Now, I know that this is a lot lower than where it was. You know, like if we look back, let's say a year, and we understand that in early 2023, we saw this up to 5 cents, and it slowly started to decline, slowly started to pull back. And now we're seeing a little bit of a spike above this point. We obviously want to break this point, which is, I guess we already broke this point. No, we didn't, which is about 2 cents. We want to find a way to break that. But currently we haven't really seen that there. And then, yeah, we're pushing this level right here, which is 2.8 cents, getting up to the 3 cent mark. And then obviously look for other forms of resistances as well. But Gala definitely had a spike here, and you're seeing $264 million worth of volume, up 150% there. So do you think we should take profits or let it ride? Let it ride to the moon. So if you are questioning taking profits, hopefully, you know, I don't know if you're looking at like a 10% gain or what type of gain you're looking at, but if you're questioning taking profits, then, you know, find an ability to take profits throughout the process. I don't know if you have to wait until it doubles. I don't know if you have to wait until it goes 30% and you gain $300 or something out of it. Take whatever you feel is necessary to take. I'm not going to tell you to sell anything. I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell. What I'm going to tell you is that it's totally up to your choice. I'm going to go through what I would do in situations. Obviously, I'm holding my positions. I'm not selling any right now. I did sell BNB, but that's because I received BNB and I'm selling BNB. So I put it in the bank account. But it did increase in price as I was transferring it from one place to another. But when it comes to your positions that you bought maybe at a lower cost basis, hopefully at a lower cost basis, and you're up 30%. 30% is not going to actually absolutely be life-changing, but it is something that gets you in the green slowly but surely, does get you ultimately in the green, where maybe you can gain 30% here, you can gain 10%, 5% here, and make your trades. If you're looking to actively trade, yeah, make that move. But if you're not looking to actively trade, it doesn't make sense to get out in the start of the bear market or start of the bull market. Jasmy coin. What's happening with Jasmy coin? Has Jasmy made a move today? So Jasmy is up to 30, almost 37% of a penny. Guys, my cost basis is 40% of a penny. So I invested $4,000 into it. And I expect way more from this. So there's no way that I'm at a lower point. But when we see this bull market, I would assume that, and it's just an assumption, it's just my opinion, that Jasmy coin is going to run, and it's a lot of other people's opinion, but Jasmy coin is going to run to another level, not only being 30% of a penny, but being 100% of a penny or 200% of a penny, right? 300% of a penny. 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, seeing that pick up to higher and higher prices. And again, I have 1 million Jasmy coin. So I can't wait to see what that ends up being in the long run. But that I'm not going to have 1 million when it does hit $1. I'm going to have probably, I would have to go through my exit strategy spreadsheet, but probably somewhere around 350,000 or something like that. Because as time goes on, I'm going to take profit from it because it makes sense to take some of that profit. You only invested $4,000 into it, right? And only sounds ridiculous, but $4,000 into it. And if you have $100,000 in value, take your initial investment, right? It doesn't make sense for you to hold on to, your initial investment there when you could protect yourself in the end and also give yourself an opportunity to invest into the next thing. What a lot of people do is they make that mistake in holding on too long. And when you hold on too long or you hold on to something without taking any profit, you don't have any free flowing cash to put into another play that comes up. Because now you see that a newer meme coin or Pepe or some other thing, it could be Elmo, that comes out of nowhere, and you have money now to invest versus not having money to invest in it. So give yourselves that opportunity. It's just like waking up every day. You're giving yourself the opportunity to do better things when you wake up. If you wanted to invest more, as you have these gains, take some of those initial investments, some of those profits, to give yourself the opportunity that you wouldn't have if you didn't take that profit. Get what I'm saying? So it's up to you on if things are going to run. Which meme coin you think will do well in the short term? Pepe, Turbo, or AI Doge? In the short term, right now Pepe is moving. I think if you're not invested into it, you would have to see the opportunity for the long term rather than the short term, because it is up a hell of a lot. Like if you look at Pepe, I think it's up 100% in the last week or so. 7 days. It's up 90% in the last week. If we look at the last month, it's up 66%. So it has moved from this lower level, basically being up 100% right now. From this lower level here, 0.00000062 up to 0.0000012 basically, you're seeing almost 100% gain. So that's where it kind of gets a little bit dicey for some people. We're like, well, it's up so much. As you look at how it's been moving, it surpassed this level, it pushed past. Now we're looking for it to push past this level, which is, 5 zeros and a 1-4. So I think Pepe has probably more of an opportunity. It has more hype that's behind it. So it could be something that really launches itself into, SHIB-like numbers, not only from the volume standpoint, but from the overall market cap standpoint, right? $4 or $5 billion. I see that happening. So whatever you hold right now could be a 10x return, if not more than that. So if you're holding $100, that's to $1,000, right, for the 10x return. And then if you see it really pushing up to a 40 or $50 billion market cap, well, then now that jumps into, a level where you have a $10,000 profit, or if you have $1,000 there, it turns into, eventually, if you believe in it, the full length of it, it's $100,000, there. So $99,000 profit. That would be freaking fantastic for a lot of people. But it's not guaranteed. But I do see the strength that's in Pepe because of the holders and, the way that it's building up. I have a question regarding Pepe. The graph looks like it might have topped and is going sideways. What's your thoughts? The graph looks like it might have topped and is going sideways right now. So what it looks like to me, if you look at it from a month standpoint, you see that it was in a kind of a bull flag where it increased, created that consolidation slightly at these levels right here, hovering around the added 1-0, dropped 1-0. And then we saw that skyrocket, creating that bull flag scenario. And now you have another scenario to where it is consolidating. So depending on what happens to the market, these are the moments to where it plays catch up to whatever the market's doing. Whenever you see a run and the consolidation in crypto, a lot of times what you see is that consolidation leads to whatever the market is up to. So if the market continues to run, you'll see Pepe that continues on that run as well, because you have more money that's flowing into the market. If the market stays greedy, people are going to continue to be greedy on positions that are running the most. So Pepe, yes, while it's up into a consolidation right now, it really depends on what happens from here. Can we see it break $1.3 trillion market cap? It's always possible, but it's not really showing us a reason for that happening right now, unless we get ETFs fully approved and announced and public and all of that. And we also have maybe some other things, some other catalysts into the crypto market. Guys, we have 94 viewers and we have 91 likes. I'm sure there's people that have not hit the like button that are here. It would make it seem like there's only 3 people that hasn't hit the like button, but people come in and out, and some people just don't hit the like button. So please do that. Get me to 100 likes. I would greatly appreciate it. And on Rumble, right? You guys are watching on Rumble. Hit the little thumbs up. We got 8 people that are watching. I would love to get to 5 likes on Rumble. So feel free to hit that thumbs up. Give me one of these. Boom. Bing. Also on Kick, we got 3 people. Thank you guys for watching. My Jasmy investment was at 31% of a penny, is that? But nowadays it's near as much invested as you. So your Jasmy investment was at a 31% of a penny, so it was lower than where it is now. But since you dollar cost average up, you now have a lot more Jasmy coin, but at a higher cost basis. Is that what you're saying, Scorner? Let's see. Any analysis on this? On what? Any analysis on something? Um, Economy looking hot right now, and retail turning to gold and meme coins because of the yield. I really don't have any major comments on it. I do see people that are turning to gold and to Bitcoin. They're turning to other forms of currency and things that are increasing in value, have the potential chance to increase in value a lot. That isn't really necessarily tied to the dollar in a way. So yeah, I understand that people are doing that. I saw a video, right, where it was like, I think it was a news channel that they were talking about gold, and they were talking about Costco and how Costco started selling gold, and when they sold like the little plates of gold, the 1 ounce gold tablets or whatever it is, they sold out in minutes, and then every time they get more, they sell out in minutes, and people are buying. I think you can only buy two, and people are buying up two every time that they release more. Every time they add more to Costco, people are just buying it up, and it's understandable. Yes, but I have nowhere near as much as you invested in Jasmy. So sorry, I can barely see that. It's very small text compared to the other text. So my profits are virtually none yet. So how much do you have invested? You can go ahead and say, or how much Jasmy do you own? Is it like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, something like that? Let me know how much you officially own of Jasmy coin. I know if you bought 100,000 right now, it would cost you about $360 or $370. So, which either way, it's not bad to have 100,000 or 200 or 300,000. 33,000. Yeah, so it's not bad to have that much. If you're looking to push for the level where it gets to a dollar or such, I don't know if you're going to add more as time goes on. But that's not something. 33,000 is not something unless Jasmy coin does something drastic and we see it having the ability to reach even higher figures of 5, 10, $15 or something like that. But that's not in my mind right now. What's in my mind is more of the lower figures, seeing it at 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, and then pushing its way up to some of the higher figures of maybe a dollar or even a couple dollars there, depending on what the overall supply looks like. My biggest investment is Shibu Inu at 200 million coins, Pepe at 120 million, and Luna at 1 million. Okay, so you have more Pepe than me. I have like 100 million Pepe. So you have a lot more than me. Scroll down here. Let's see what people are saying. I'm gonna move past a lot of conversations. I'm gonna shrink down the chat for Rumble since we don't have a lot of people that are chatting over there or hitting the like button. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Sorry. Which meme coin you think will do well? Oh, I read that. We've also been accumulating SHIB at these lower levels, and all-time high of 0.0001 around 12x from here. We would be very realistic, or be a very realistic price within a year. What are your thoughts? So seeing 0.0001 for Shibu Inu currently, if we are at the level of 0.000007, right? If we see this at this added one, we would be looking at a $5.89 billion market cap, $5.9 billion market cap. Then we take away another zero, looking at three zeros, which would be a 10x from there, right? So you'd be looking at a 58 or $59 billion market cap. That's not unreasonable at all to get to. And you're right, it would be a 12x from here. And if you have $1,000, you're looking at, $12,000 at those levels. If you have, $5,000, you're looking at, 12x $5,000, $60,000. So you're looking at, a lot of money that you can gain within SHIB, but people are looking for that ultimate goal where it can get to a level of a cent, a level of, 10 cents, a dollar, something like that. But obviously that's a good realistic price point to get to. Now, if we see the popularity rise and we see Shiba Inu can hit levels like what Dogecoin hit in the form of market cap, which is $100 billion market cap, or so, I think you'll see Shiba Inu up in that instead of the 0.000 or 0.0001, you'll see 0.0002. Like that's where my expectation is, which honestly would be a much higher gain than what we've seen in 12x. Be looking more of in the 20x range. And that's where I see it because of the popularity within SHIB and how many people hold it, So it's realistic. Definitely it is, Daniel. Floki is mooning. My voice is starting to go out. Floki is mooning. Is it? Let's quickly check it out. I'm sure. Floki is up 24%. That's not bad at all. Up 24% to a $292 million market cap with $173 million worth of volume. If we look at, let me actually go back here. If we look at top meme coins, top meme coins, coin market cap. If you look at top meme coins in the meme coin market overall, the meme coin market is worth $17 billion. So yes, it isn't worth multiple trillions and probably won't be worth multiple trillions, but at its peak point, I believe you saw the meme coin market. I wish we can actually go in here and see the full meme coin market, because at its peak point, it was worth hundreds of, billions of dollars. You saw Dogecoin that was up at like the $80 billion mark. You saw Shiba Inu that was up at like the $10-20 billion mark. And you saw some other things that were in like the millions. So you can see how this completely shifts, and you are in desperate need of that third level of a meme play. Now you have Doge at 10 billion. You have Shiba Inu at 4 billion. You'll probably have Pepe somewhere hovering around 1 billion, but then compete for that second spot. And when we see the bull market, we'll see this really push up to where Dogecoin is probably worth about $50 billion. Shiba Inu moving up to more of the $25-30 billion mark, and then Pepe pushing the tens of billions of dollars. And then when we hit the ultimate peak point, I expect to see Doge and Shiba Inu up either above the $100 billion market cap. And I know how this makes it seem because it is a meme play with no like real use case. So I expect Dogecoin to really push up to the previous levels that it was at. $100 billion, even maybe even more than that, with the amount of people that are heavily invested in Doge and the backing that it seems like it has from, CEOs or CEO, and owners. But technically it would be CEOs, because isn't he like part of two companies there, or multiple companies, but two main companies where it's like X and Tesla. But either way, Pepe will have its way to run. And I believe Shiba Inu will push up to really get past the drop zero level and push for 3015 to 3002. And then Pepe will push up to a level where you're seeing tens of billions of dollars worth of a market cap, maybe even showing that it would be at 2 more drop zeros from here. So not only 10xing from here to that next drop zero of a $4.2 billion market cap, but pushing up to a $42 billion market cap. So a 10x from here, a 100x that you're adding there. So while I hold, I think only $200 worth, that turns into a $2,000 worth and turns into $20,000, which is not a life-changing amount of money, but it's a life-changing gain. I'll tell you that. I think I only have like $200 worth. I might even have less. It might be like $150 worth. Where is it currently standing? So I have 100 million. Yeah. Yeah. So 100 million would be worth what, $120 at the current value. I'm gonna scroll through some stuff. Hi Matt, what do you think about calcium coin? I think I did like calcium. That was a part of the whole Shiba Inu situation, and it was blowing up. I was thinking that that could have had. Is this the right one? Is this the right one? I was thinking that that could have had a major impact. Is this the right one? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. I was gonna say that didn't look like the the logo, the coin logo. So, anyways, I thought that this could have had a major impact because of the fact that people kind of changed what it was all about, and it's currently sitting at a $12 million market cap with $2 million dollars worth of volume. So people changed what it was all about, where they were like, don't invest into this as an investment. And people were like, screw that. I'm going to invest into this and we're going to make this pump and turn it into something that you didn't expect for it to turn into. And, you know, being completely renounced, not being able to change the contract, not being able to kind of profit off of everything, you can now see the community completely take over and turn this into a whole nother thing. So honestly, I was thinking that that could be the case, and it still could. We could see people that truly do pump this position because of the fact that it's not really fully tied to, you know, who they thought it was supposed to be tied to. And, you know, they're told not to buy it, so people are going to buy it. You know, that's just how it works. But yeah, I mean, it could look like an opportunity. Right now, if we look at the last, let's say year, it hasn't really been a year, but it's been a couple of months. We've seen this at 7 cents, which again was what was the market cap? I guess it was looking at tens of millions of dollars worth of a market cap, and now you're seeing it at 100% of the supply is, you know, released at 420 million, which it is self-reported. But it could have some potential. It could have something that people really, you know, push into. So I don't know. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to sit here and hype up a position that, you know, may not truly have the potential, but honestly, it does show with the backing that you had with people that it could push a hell of a lot higher. Let's just say that. Let's see. That's something that is on my list though, because it's available on um, LBank, MEXC, Shiba Swap, and Ethereum, or sorry, Uniswap. So you wanted to swap out something just to give yourself a chance. That could be it. Because at a dollar, this would be a $420 million market cap. Obviously, you'd be pushing it to get it up that high, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin's dominance has been decreasing, which is a good thing. We want to see the money flow into other things. So that's great to see. Again, on Rumble, we have 9 people that are watching. If we have 9 people that are watching and you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you guys follow me. It does help out. And also, you know, hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. I don't see any likes. Well, I have one, and it was from me. So hit the like button. I always like to hit the like button to get it started. You know, once somebody hits the like button, everybody else hits the like button, right? Ain't nobody active on Rumble. We got people that are watching, but nobody's active. No offense. Was that 100K Jasmy? Like you had 100K Jasmy and 60, you're at 63,500 because you goofed up. I mean, it happens to the best of us. What did you send it to the wrong wallet or something? Phone has been growing steadily on Solana, not financial advice. That's good to see. I'll buy some calcium if they update us on what's happening. If who updates us on what's happening? Peter. Swamp Donkey Crypto, thank you for being here. Elon also has Starlink and SpaceX. Yeah, so those are two like other companies. Like I said, he has other companies, but uh, most probably well known for Tesla and um, I would say Twitter, but it's X. What's your opinion on Floki? It has potential. It's definitely there as you look at the top like meme coins. It definitely has a. Let me go back here. It definitely has a ton of potential. It's just like how far do you see that really going? It's currently at a $290 million market cap. Do you see that being that next level? I know a lot of people saw that Floki as being, the third, of the bunch where you see Doge, Shiba Inu, and Floki, all of them being dog coins leading the way. And honestly, it wasn't bad. I can tell you there's a lot of people that truly did believe and still believe in Floki. And it's not saying that it won't be it. But as it went through the kind of bull run with Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, or at least within that realm, within that time frame, I feel as though it was already there and it doesn't have that new and fresh feeling to bring something up, to increase up to this higher level and be worth multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap. Honestly, don't see that. But again, it has the potential. It just depends what people do when they invest into it. It's not about what I really think about it. It's more about what everyone thinks about it. Just bought some Pepe and won't stop climbing for now, at least. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I would like more Pepe and hold it for a while because it seems like it may be really leaning into the meme side of it, but then also understanding that the meme side of it and the popularity could create a hell of a lot more opportunity. And to me, like I said in my one of my last videos, my honest opinion on where Pepe will go and if it will surpass Shiba Inu, I honestly think that it has that full capability, the full like set of skills in order to pass Shiba Inu, in order to get up there to compete with those cryptocurrency projects. So honestly, I think a $4.9 billion market cap or $4.16 billion market cap is not a tall task, is not a lot to ask. Calcium Army did a podcast on X maybe 2 months ago. No real update since. Oh, okay. Calcium Army. Who's Calcium Army? Is that like a person that really started to push it as an investment that's renounced, as an investment that has no control or no person that controls it? Okay. So this is somebody from the outside looking in, and I guess maybe the reason why they haven't had anything in 2 months is because we've seen, kind of this continuation in negativity for the market. So that's probably the reason why. A lot of times when you see a boatload of negativity, people are not they're not enthusiastic about creating content, about, pumping people up, because then all people ask are like, why is it we're trying to pump people up, but it seems like we have a leak and we have a hole in this balloon. We can't pump it up. And it's just because of the overall market, right? So I think as you see bull markets, it opens up the doors for somebody to find the next best thing. And who's to say what that next best thing will be when it comes to popularity? It may be something like Floki, it may be something like Pepe, it may be something like calcium. But I know for damn sure it's not going to be bone. I'll tell you that. And then you even have the rise of Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10. And I'm like, what in the world is that? I saw someone brought up Wall Street memes as well, kind of like Wall Street bets. And you have volume of 56 million, the market cap's at 44 million, the overall supply, you have 1.7 billion, which I believe is not even, it's not even close to, or it is. It's actually at 89% of the overall amount. So that's honestly not a bad setup when it comes to total supply and the overall amount that it is at. I don't know if we'll see this. We might end up seeing something like that take off, right? Wall Street memes, just like Wall Street bets when we see the bull market. But again, I'm not 100% sure. This is just putting something out here. It currently is available on LBank, MEXC, Gate.io. And that's where you take these steps. You're like, what's next? What's next to give us or to launch on some of these exchanges that will give us the gains that we want to see? So Wall Street memes technically isn't on any tier 1 exchanges, on some tier 2 exchanges, but definitely not at a level that we all would expect it to be at, right? When it comes to the amount of exchanges that it does have. I don't know how long this has been out here, but I also don't know what they have done in the end, but we've seen, a 7 cent price. It currently stands at about a 2 cent price if we look at all history. So it started at about a 4 cent price, and now it's below that point. If you thought that maybe this is an opportunity, maybe make that play, maybe. But again, it's up to you guys and what you see in the position, because I can look at a lot of things and see that opportunity, but it all depends on what the masses are doing to create that opportunity, Maybe I'll make a video on the top meme coins to potentially blow up in the next market, in the next bull market. Would it be good one bull market is ending to keep a small percentage of everything to hold through the next bear market and sell all and fresh start? Wait, would it be a good one? Would it be good one? The bull market is ending to keep a small percentage of everything to hold through the next bear market, or sell all and start fresh. The issue is that timing the market is difficult. It's always wise to understand that you want to have some for the long term. You will have in any actual long-term hold that you have, not saying like just what the definition of a long-term is, where it's a year, you're holding it for a year. I mean, you holding it for 5-10 years. You may go through 2 or 3 bull cycles, as well as, 2 or 3 or bear cycles, right? Depending when you decide to invest. If it's more in a bear market, you may go through more bull cycles than you have going through bear cycles, right? Depending on how long those bear markets actually last and bull markets last. So if you're going through multiples, you should expect to have a certain amount that you have for long term, that you want to see grow to a whole nother level, or to the expected level, the expected target in 10 years. So you should have a certain amount. For me, for instance, I have Jasmy coin. Let's start. You know what? Let's start with XRP. I have XRP. I don't have a lot. I have $1,000 worth of XRP. I have 1,788 or something coins. And my expectation is majority of that is going to be for the short term. So when in the end, I think I still have it up. In the end, when I look at XRP, I'll have 100 that's left for it to go to whatever place it wants to go to. But I'll also be able to profit as we see certain prices, depending on if it does get to $1,000 or 500 or whatever. I'll have a profit of $132,000 to now throw into any other project that I want to give myself also the same thing of short term as well as long term. You want to have a short term play and a long term play in the investment that you're making, because it makes you feel good about holding long term when you automatically start with a profit, right? Time in the market beats timing the market. Absolutely. I agree with that, especially in the market that we have now. The reason why that works is because that's heavily preached. If it was something where people were like volatility, is the way to go or something, they had some sort of phrase for that, then you would see that volatility is the way to go, and long-term might not give you what you want. However, having the ability to invest in something and hold it for 10, 20, 30 years and turn it into something a lot more, that's what a lot of people love about it. But then you also need that short-term play to give you profits to add to those long-term positions. So you can do it with like XRP. You can do it with any other position that you have there. If you guys want this spreadsheet, I have this over on my Patreon. It's called an exit plan spreadsheet where you can go through Terra, you can go through SHIB, you can go through CRO, ADA, Jasmy, XRP, and you can put your own positions on there as well. I would like to do it up a little bit to make it look a little bit better. But this is the way that it works, and it has that functionality. So if you want to use it, it's over on Patreon. You'll get your own spreadsheet. And any updates that I make to it, I will provide those updates as well. But yeah, I think as I have my investments, so like my Coinbase portfolio is sitting at 11, I thought it was going to update, 11,525, where you see me overall, as I did move things out, I am down, $3,000 or so on the whole entire thing. But you can see that in things that I'm holding, maybe like Jasmy coin or something like that, like that's where you gather. Let's actually go and bring up Jasmy coin. So actually, if I go into Jasmy coin, am I on Pro? Give me a second. I'm on Pro. I want to go on the just Coinbase, the simple Coinbase, because it just, even though it's a white background and may blind you, I just like the way that looks there, just for purposes of trying to, almost ready to buy. Please complete your account. I already completed my account. That's weird. That's very weird that it says that I don't have a payment method. Interesting. But as we look at Jasmy coin, right, we have all the different information here and how much I do hold at some point. I have 1 million, just to let you know, I have 1 million. So if I'm looking to profit in the end, yes, I'm looking to profit and see it get to $1, but I'm not looking to hold 1 million at $1, right? I'm looking for it to get to, 10 cents, 20 cents, take some profit from there, be able to take some of that short-term profit and throw it into some long-term investments, as well as finding opportunities for the rest of it. I mean, that's the way to go. What do you think about XRP price? Will it go to $5? I believe it will. I believe it will hover. My overall goal price to see it get to is somewhere between 10 and 15. But short term, I am looking for, that level of about $4 to $5 to get to a 200 to $250 billion market cap for XRP. The halving is more important than the ETF. ETF will definitely help. The ETF, yeah, the halving is definitely, we've seen more of an impact there in previous time periods, but obviously we don't have any history on how big the ETF will be. But understand that the ETF does have a huge impact. Just understand this. as we understand what markets are, like the reason why you see the markets flow the way that they do, the stock markets and all of that, is because of consistency in investing, right? Buying and holding, whether it's in real estate or you're in the stock market, you're talking about buying and holding for a long time. ETFs and different funds help with that because people are buying it and creating that thought process that time in the market beats timing the market. So with more traditional investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum, this creates a whole new look on investing into cryptocurrency. Instead of the cryptocurrency where it's like, I'm investing into crypto and I'm looking for a 100x gain, 200x gain, you'll still have that, kind of like what you do with the stock market where people are looking for those penny stocks and, small cap stocks and all of that stuff. But you'll also have the more consistent movers, right? The Bitcoin, the Ethereum ETFs, the more traditionalist investors that are getting into that, the hedge funds, the firms that are getting into it, that are now starting to, trade options and short the market a lot more. And hopefully we don't get into a crazy amount of manipulation that happens in there. But the crazy thing about that is that they can't have much manipulation in the crypto market, because typically a lot of the manipulation is done during the after hours market where we have less liquidity and they have way more. So honestly, I think we may see a slight bit of manipulation with the amount of money people put in there. But I think that with the fact that the crypto market is 24/7, never stops moving, they'll probably find the lowest times where people are investing in order to make those moves, but then we'll figure that out and we'll start investing at those times. Polymath is up by 6.4% is what it's telling me. I was playing Monopoly Go for a long time, and I was getting like distracted, definitely with that, because I would, play that game and just continue to play it. But there's no real purpose to that damn game. It bothers the hell out of me. And now I can tell you I haven't picked it up and played it in probably like 5 days. And I'm thinking about deleting it. The only reason I don't delete it is because if Erica wants to do like some sort of like cake building thing or car building thing or whatever in there, she hasn't played it in like 5 days. So I think we're both pretty much done with that, because there's no goal, right? You need a goal. It's just like investing. You need an end goal. You can't just hold on to it forever and expect that that's where you're going to get those benefits from. No, you want to be able to, gain those gains, use that money towards maybe other investments or towards just your normal spending. You know? Let's see. All of these butt coins just just not exist. The crypto market would be a better place. We would survive the 200 different coins. We would survive with 200 different coins. You're not wrong that we would survive with 200 different coins, but I'll tell you this. The reason why the crypto market had a lot of hype and new people that are investing into it is because of these new coins. Are they the coins with popularity or the best coins with popularity? No. Or sorry, are they the best coins with use cases? No, but they do have a ton of popularity to bring people into the crypto market, right? So when we see Dogecoin, and it was created as a joke, but now, taken pretty seriously by some people and, some companies, well, that turned from a joke into something very serious, worth multiple billions of dollars, as well as the Shiba Inu kind of right on its tail in order to do the same thing. Now we were looking to build with it. We were going to have the community that was going to build with it, showing that something, completely decentralized can, actually have, a not just a central group, but central things that we hover around, central businesses that we hover around in order to impact Shiba Inu overall, as well as Pepe, things that are created to create interest and build interest. It's just like you in the normal markets, in the normal world, we have, let's say, Funko Pops, right? I have a Funko Pop here, right? Let's say that somebody wanted to value this Funko Pop, right? The Matthew Perry Funko Pop. They wanted to value this at $1,000. So like, I want his Funko Pop because it's the only one that's made, and he's the only one that got that, and it has his signature on it or whatever, right? That gives it a certain value because now it creates like scarcity. It's something that's unique and all of that. It's the same thing here. It's something that's unique. There's only a certain amount that's out there. We may see burns that end up making it more scarce. I feel like we need those things in every single market. But I understand where you're coming from. We would survive with 200 coins, but that would also make it super boring, right? For a lot of people. People want the entertainment side of investing as well as the extended gains that they can get with something that has a lesser value that grows into something bigger. And the crazy thing is a lot of these coins that are up and coming that start out and want to build onto a use case, you can start out with a use case and have the most amazing use case in the world, but without popularity, your coin is trash, right? And that's where you need to have that balance of the two, or you need to build something that's new and fresh, and also something that has, maybe some use behind it, right? So new, fresh, people love it. It has a reason why people are buying it, has the gain potential, all of that stuff. And then you have the use case to it that blends together, and it's something that's popular and usable. That's what we need. And seeing things like, trying to think, seeing things like XRP, seeing things like Solana or Cardano or whatever, right? Terra Luna Classic that came out of nowhere at one point where people were like, hey, are you investing in this Terra Luna Classic? And I was like, no, it seems like it's moving too much. It's worth $40 billion. It doesn't make sense for me to invest into it because now I only see a goal of a 2x. But now that Terra Luna Classic is at a lower level, it gives people the opportunity to get back up to that point as long as we can find that official road to get there. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of hype around Bitcoin ETF. Is there like a time frame on when it should be approved? So there is a deadline, but a lot of people believe that it's going to be approved before the deadline. So the deadlines include January 2024 and March 2024, but I believe that you're going to see approval beforehand, and a lot of people are way beforehand. A lot of people believe that's going to happen in the coming days, honestly. So I don't necessarily know when the approval exactly will be, but we're looking at different documents and seeing it, on lists telling us that, hey, this is available and it's ready to launch, ready to go, and that's making us think, hey, it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Bonk almost up 100% in the last 24 hours. Really? Is this from the lowest level? So Bonk is currently up 90% now. It was up 101 when I just looked at it. So it's up 90%. We're seeing it at a $30 million market cap with $25 million worth of volume. So in the last 7 days, this is up 211%. That's fantastic to see. As everything else was growing, this was moving as well. And it's up 211%. You're also seeing 54% of the supply. It does have 54 trillion coins. But it's not about how many coins are out there right now. It's more about what percentages you're gaining with it. At this point, if I see this position up 100% or 200% in 7 days, I'm going nowhere near it because my strategy calls for me to invest in something that's not up, that's down on the day, and hopefully down, within the last month or so, which it looks like Bonk is up 167% from, a month ago. So yeah, and 412% over time. We did see this push all the way up, where it was up a hell of a lot, but then it's still up 412% over the time frame of existence. People have to want it because it has a use. Well, yes and no. Um, for cryptocurrency, I don't think people have to want it because it has a use. Um, that's what, like, if you think about the stock market, yes, majority of people are investing into businesses that they see are successful because of the financial statements. But you have a lot of people that are only investing into the market and not investing into the market. They're just trading. They're just looking for that gain specifically in that position. And as you see more people that are looking into that, it creates a further opportunity to gain more. So investing and the overall like business side of it is completely different. And we're kind of seeing the same thing with crypto, right? With cryptocurrency, you have the use case side of it where you have a stronger use case for it, and then you have the popularity side of it, and you have the more trading side of it where people want to trade the position to gain something and look what the expectations are. That's why they put out news. They don't put out news so that Pepe gains a use case here. They put out news on Pepe because it's something that's popular, and now that it's popular, more eyes and more attention is on it, and now that more attention is on it, it leads to a higher price, right? It leads to more of a potential chance to push. So then people invest based on that further potential chance to push. It increases, they sell, and we see retracements, and we see that normal movement. It's just like people that buy expensive sneakers, right? You buy expensive sneakers, and those, you look at the charts on the value of those sneakers going up and down each day. It's just like the stock market. There's no potential use for those sneakers. A lot of people are just putting them on the shelf and not touching them. And you see the price of them going up and down, up and down. You need those things in every market. So I understand how we would benefit in a large way from a smaller amount of coins, and it has to have a use case, but it doesn't mean that every single coin out there physically has to have a use right now. Leading up to that use can mean just as much as having a use. Most will lose on altcoins unless they are already in, or they are in already. The new people come in, get wrecked, and leave or flow into Bitcoin. You're not wrong. That's how markets work. There's winners and there's losers, right? It's a player versus player situation. There's winners, there's losers. You invest in low, you see the opportunity, you go on about your day. This is why I try and tell, the complete truth. When I see something like Terra Luna Classic, or Terra Luna when it was just Terra Luna, at a $40 billion market cap, people just hated me when I told them it doesn't look like it has a ton of potential for you. There's a lot of other plays that are out there that can give you so much more potential. Granted, everything in the market really came back, but nothing really came back in the same manner of, coming back speaking as Terra Luna Classic, down 99% from $120 of a high price to $80 to 40 to 20 to 10 to 1 to 2, or to 2 to 1. I went backwards. And then down to a percentage of a penny, right? And as people saw that, that you lost a ton of money on that play. No one could have predicted that would have been the case. But even if it still stayed up there, it would have been a $40 billion market cap up to a $80 billion or $100 billion market cap. You're looking at basically a 1x return. It doesn't make sense for me to invest into a play like that. So people hated when I said that. But I look for things that have the most opportunity. I'm glad you went with the Funko Pop analogy instead of the sneakers. So I did go with sneakers eventually, but yeah, sneakers, Funko Pops, anything that has value. I have a pair of Jordan Chicago's, and I feel like those are, you know, valuable and they gain value over time, whether they're lost and found or they're, uh, the Spider-Man edition or whatever, right? You're able to, see the value of them increase or decrease. It's the same thing. What other coins you think will be EFTs in the future? Um, so I think a lot of the top coins that we see now, um, if you look at coins, I think they all have a potential chance to become that. So I would definitely say, obviously, Bitcoin and Ethereum. But then you can look at the rest of the market and you could say, um, you might see, and I think some people disagree with me with saying BNB wouldn't be that. But I do think that they will find a way to push that into more consistent growth, more consistent movement once they reach their max on their quarterly burns. So they do quarterly burns to decrease the supply, which is now sitting at 151 million for BNB. And I think they're decreasing it down to 100 million. So when they end up doing that, unless it goes lower, when they end up doing that, it gives it the ability to go to a much higher price point and also have less of a supply than Ethereum. I know Ethereum has the ability to burn, but they don't really burn that much right now. So I expect BNB to end up having that as well. Maybe even going into some other things like XRP with all the value that you will see there. If it is worth multiple trillions, that makes sense. Um, Solana definitely has the chance to do that. I would say ADA, some things that are like in the top 10 right now, and the top 10 may be different. We might even see Litecoin, get something up there. I don't know. What is good about a coin that you cannot use? What is good about a coin that you cannot use? Created as an investment. What's good about a product that you can't use? Um, I feel like as an investment, you eventually sell it for what people believe that it's worth. It's not about always what you can use it for. When you do have a larger portion of the market that cares about what you can use it for, that's fantastic. And not saying I'm not invested in things that you can't potentially use. But the idea is to gain so much popularity to have the community, especially like Shiba Inu coin, right? You gain so much popularity, you now have the community that can build a ton of use cases around that community, right? So technically, it's not something that has a use to start with, but could have a use in the end. So the popularity leads to that larger use case and also better ideas in crypto. But for this scenario in Shiba Inu, this dev team that we kind of wanted to put in charge of everything, sold us like sunshines, rainbows, unicorns, and butterflies, the best thing to ever happen since sliced bread, and they ended up delivering us just baked beans. I like baked beans. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. I was trying to think of food I don't like, but I like everything. They just gave us a nice fresh scoop of throw up. That's what they gave us. Like they threw it on a plate. I don't like eating that. I'll tell you that. Well, whatever it was when it went down, I probably liked eating it, but when it came back up, I wouldn't want to put it back. This whole thing that I'm going through right now is disgusting. So just like skip forward. Like I don't know. I guess if you're at this point where you already are hearing me say skip forward, you already heard me say it. So it's whatever. So coins are collectibles. Coins aren't all like collectibles. I mean, you look at currency, you look at our US dollar, you look at our coins that we have, and those have turned from currency into collectibles, especially when they have errors or anything like that. But I'm not necessarily saying that that has to be the case for everything, but you have some in there that are like that. You have some that gain a little bit more value than others just because they're there, rather than, having a major use behind it. Now understand that those things that do have a major use, whether it's, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever, will still have those uses and still have people that are invested in it, but people will also see the opportunity, the short-term opportunity that they can get with a lot of these other plays. So they're necessary in the market. To say that they're not necessary is ridiculous. It is necessary, 100%. Gala is up 23%, 49% for the week. I did see Gala was up 30% at one point. So it looks like you can see all of the red in the market and that the market is coming down quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but Cardano's down by 1%. You can see, let's go up to Ethereum and Bitcoin, down by 0.6% or 0.5%. I honestly should have taken that. I was going to take the down on Bitcoin. Because I was going to do ups and downs. I don't know if you've seen that on crypto.com. They have ups and downs that you can invest into, or it's basically like options to where you predict whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. And I was going to take the down. I was going to take it. It would have only been like $90 profit or something. I think it was, or it might have been more than that. It was like, no, it was $341 profit. It had to get to 34,100. And that would have hit, and I would have gained an extra $300 because of that. That sucks. Maybe I should take one of those down just to play it. I already updated it. Oh, not the DeFi wallet. Oh, now I have to update the DeFi wallet too. So I'm just getting updates for this, and apparently ups and downs have been released for a month. If you don't know what ups and downs are, check your crypto.com. If you have crypto.com, click on derivatives and it'll take you to your ups and downs. But I can't invest now. I just pulled all of the BNB out of there. So I can't even do that. But yeah, I was going to take the down. And if it got to right now, if it got to 33.7, I would make $352. I would pay $150 in order to get in there, and I could potentially make $364 because I guess it's starting to fall down and you're investing a little bit more. So it expires in 1 day and 8 hours, but you could see how it has fallen from 34 all the way down to, 34.8 all the way down to 34 flat or so. But if we can see this kind of continue to dive down to 33.7, I risk $130, could make $362. So, see, I could have done that because I would have made an extra $300 and I would have been able to continue to add more ups and downs. Is 118,000 Jasmy a healthy amount? I think it's a healthy amount. Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do. I wouldn't say it's going to be absolutely life-changing if you have a solid exit plan strategy. But in the end, you never know what you can see at the end goal, right? If you get to $1 and you're at $118,000, which I don't think that will be the wisest thing to do, as you see certain levels, because at 100,000 Jasmy at the current price, you're basically looking at $300 that you invested. So if you have $50,000 or $10,000, it doesn't hurt to take your initial investment or with some profit and leaving $5,000 in there. So that would be taking away half your position, meaning that you're basically not going to see that $118,000 if it does get to a level of $1. So it's a healthy amount. It's a good amount. Let's see. It's about perceived value. As with a paper dollar note, they're not actually worth $1 in materials. It is what we perceive the value is. True. It used to be backed by gold. So then they were backed by the value of that, but now it's backed by nothing. It's just paper. It's what we physically call it. If we call it a dollar, um, then it's a dollar. If we say what costs a dollar and what that value is and what that worth is, and we continue with that, I feel like that's exactly what we're doing kind of in crypto is we are saying whether it's going to be, sorry, I'm paying attention to this market. I don't know if I should do this. I feel like I should. It's risking $150, and the max loss that I can have is $146. So I could potentially lose everything that I invest just to be able to gain the $365 as of right now. Now, what we could see is I could potentially take the up on this, right? If we see a level where it could be bouncing, right now it's breaking through kind of this low point. So now it's at a loss for the day. So I was going to say I could take the bounce, but I'm not 100% sure as to where we're going to see the entire crypto market go, depending on what happens, what type of news we have out there. So I don't know. It's something where I don't want to risk $100+ you're kind of predicting whether you're going to see it skyrocket up or you're going to see it continue to fall down. Whether we're going to see a $1.24 trillion market cap or see a $1.3 trillion market cap. Today, it does not look like we're going to see the most positive start to the day. So if we can see that pullback, then that might be, I mean, we did see a lot of things that were up early in the morning. Well, it is early still. It's 7:48. Gala up 22%, but recently down 5%. Pepe was up 20+%, and it's now down, has pulled back down about 1.4% of that. You do see that Dogecoin has added some to the pot. You're seeing 12% up for Dogecoin, up to about 7.3, almost 7.4 cents. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Sir Lunic, what's going on with Terra Luna Classic? What's happening? It's currently up 8% today. And we're seeing it at 0.00006. I would like to see that at 0.0006, but only time will tell. Ooh. Let's see. Did we get any other likes on? We didn't get any more likes on Rumble. Guys, if you have a chance to hit the like button, do it. It helps out. I don't even know if you have the ability to press like, because I don't know how many views we have, but we definitely have 8 people consistently, here watching. And we also have 5 people that are on Kick. Let's see. My coins are just about break even with this jump in the market. Well, that's good that they are break even. Mine are still at a loss currently, but I'm optimistic for the future of the altcoin market and how far it will pick up. Good morning, Leotis. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And we have one viewer that's over on X. So thank you guys, or thank you for watching. I think we have a max viewers that we ever got on X of like 10. So super tired. All right, we got 141 people here. I don't know how many likes we have, but let's check it out. Also, if you guys want to, so I'm starting my own, a fresh dividend portfolio. If you guys want to join Robinhood and get a free stock worth up to $200, you can get things like Tesla, like Microsoft, and you can actually go along the journey with me in doing this dividend challenge. Feel free to do that. I'll put my link to a Robinhood in the chat. It's an easy way to check a lot of your dividends, and I feel like it's a simple way to look at investing. I started people with this platform with Webull, and they kind of like the setup here and how easy it is with understanding, Robinhood and everything. Currently in my dividend portfolio, I have $312.61. I'm invested in Microsoft, SPHD, and Walmart. I don't have a full share of Walmart or a full share of Microsoft yet, but I do plan on getting to that level sometime soon. But I've been investing consistently in these two, right? SPHD, I have 3.4, and then ticker symbol O, I have 2 shares. So I'm going to continue again to invest in the dividends and bring a lot of my profits that I may get from the crypto market and throw it into my dividend portfolio, as well as some of my long-term portfolios, also into my children's 529 accounts. So I'm going to probably go on a journey as well through the ups and downs market, the derivatives market, and try and figure out doing that and trying to become profitable there, finding the best investment that I'm making there. And it's probably going to be for the short term and where things are moving, but it all depends. See, I wasn't even showing my screen, but if you do want to, like I said, sign up for Robinhood, I'll put that in the chat. But yeah, I'm at $312.59 for my Robinhood account. Are your long-term crypto projects based on use cases, based on uses? I would say majority of them are. As I look at, my Coinbase account, as I look at my main player, the main one that I am super bullish on long-term and short-term, it would be CRO. And CRO is definitely based on use cases for me, because you see that, one, it's an exchange coin. It has lesser value right now, but it has a longer hold time. People are holding it a lot longer because of the ability, or the reason why you would hold CRO. People hold CRO because of the stakeability of it. You stake it on the crypto.com platform, and you have the access to being able to gain more APY from other cryptocurrency projects. So as long as you have a certain amount invested, you can get to that point. Also, with the rewards that you get from the cards, it gives you that benefit as well. So you have to have a certain amount staked in order to get those cards, whether it's the Jade Green card or a black card, or whatever the card that you have. That's something that has a major use case to it, as well as the NFT market and how large the NFT market is going. I feel like with CRO having a certain market share, not a crazy market share, they could implement CRO as a major use case there within that, as well as basically collecting fees in CRO on their exchange side of things eventually. So there's a lot of things that happen there around use cases, as well as Jasmy coin and understanding the information around data, as well as XRP, looking at the uses within banks and how Ripple is already implemented there. When it talks about Terra Luna Classic, it's like a potential use case and where we can get back to normal and see the algorithmic stablecoin and see that algorithm back in place. But I do have some that may not have a larger use case here, and that would be Pepe. It would be Shibu Inu that doesn't have a large use case, or any use case for that matter. I did have a lot of Ethereum, but I had to let go of that Ethereum at a level of $1,800 ish. So That was a while ago before it did fall back down to like 1,400 or something. Am I on the West Coast? No, I'm on the East Coast. So it is 7:56 a.m. for me. You can see that down at the bottom of the screen. 7:56. Let's see. Let's get him to 200 likes. We're almost there. Are we almost there? Let me check really quick. Yeah, we're at 197 likes, guys. Hit that like button, get me to 200 likes. We are so close, and I'm sure we'll get there. We just got there. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. PA isn't really a coast. Okay. All right. I'm on the east. East Coast is just far west coast. I guess. To some people, if you just travel west enough, unless you believe that the Earth is flat, then you might not. You might not be. You might just fall off the side of the Earth, right? If you're a flat earther. Ugh. Do you think SHIB can um, beat its last all-time high in the next bull run? Yes, I do think that. Its all-time high was a level of point 0.00008, right? So four zeros and an 8, or four zeros and a 9, like right below it. It resisted away from there and didn't come back. Um, so then you see that, what was I going with? I was saying something and I can't remember. Yeah, Shiba Inu. Yeah, 0.00009. So we're all pushing for it to get to that drop zero level. So not this just drop zero, not the drop back to four zeros, but the drop to three zeros. And that would be a 58 or $59 billion market cap. I can definitely see that happening. The East Coast, Australia. What are your thoughts on Adventure Gold? Um, I haven't looked into it. Let me see. Let me bring something up. So this is currently at a $62.3 million market cap with 120 or $130 million worth of volume, up 192%. If we look at the last day, this is kind of weird movement and how we have seen this up to $1.32 and then immediately collapsed all the way down to 82 cents. And now is up to, or did go up to a level of 93 cents and has the decrease down to 90 cents. This movement is very, very strong, right? This happened at 10 a.m. Yesterday, I guess. And 12 p.m. it just dropped. Not off the face of the earth, but it dropped a hell of a lot. From 30 cents down past $1 down to 80 cents. It dropped 50 cents or so. And that's obviously not a good deal. If you see anything that drops that fast, it's like, why are you seeing that drop that fast? So it does have 70 million coins in supply, which is not a crazy amount, meaning that you could see a way higher market cap if it is something that people do believe in strongly. But I don't like seeing that movement and how fast that has come down. But it is available on Binance, Coinbase, all the top exchanges. So you're not looking at this as like a scam. You're just seeing, the price fall down heavily and have major fluctuation in a day. But currently, if we look at the last, again, day, it's down 10.4%. In the last 7 days, it's up 60%. We saw this at 52 cents and now is down to this level. Are we going to see this continue to drop after this large pullback? Because it looked like it was climbing a lot and all of a sudden just dropped. That's not something anybody likes to see. So different levels that we've seen it get to. We've seen it get to 130 before, and it's dropped again all the way down to this low of about 49.50 cents. So what is it? Adventure Gold is a native ERC20 token of the Loot non-fungible token. Loot is a text-based randomized adventure gear generated at stored. I can't see any of this stuff. Let me increase it. On chain, created by social media network Vine co-founder Dom. I remember Vine. Was Vine bought out or did Vine just die? The project intentionally has no front end interface, images, statistics, or functionality. Instead, it is based on a set of 8,000 text-based NFTs open to how the community wants to interpret it. The NFTs contain text of gears ranging from the holy greaves of giants to grim shout. As of September 8th, 2021, the floor price of loot on OpenSea was $8.56. ETH, numerous derivative projects are being built around loot and can be found here. Adventure Gold was launched in September 2nd, 2021 and allowed each owner of a loot NFT to claim 10,000 tokens for free, with the price of AGLD skyrocketing in the initial days of trading. The airdrop was worth as much as $70,000 per NFT. AGLD founder Will Papper claimed he wanted to set a standard for projects building on loot by providing a currency for a decentralized gaming universe. Interesting. For some reason, I thought it would have been surrounding gold, and that's why we see like the fluctuation of prices or something. I really don't understand, but it has moved in the last couple of days and is available on various tier 1 exchanges, which is honestly surprising. It really, really is surprising. If we look at all history, we've seen this up to a level of, $5, and, now it's down to this a level of about $1, being at 20% of what that all-time high was, and where it held, it's probably at more like 33% of what that all-time high was. But it's been more recently that we've seen it pick up to a level of $1 again. So right now would make me think that it has the strong ability to come back, to fall back down to a level of 50 cents or so, because I don't know why it's holding that value. I really don't. But do we know of a reason why anything is holding that value? I think the earth is flat in a loop. Yeah, I guess. Give me a second. Let me go say bye to this child over here. Hit the like button on. Wait, I hit the like button here on Rumble every time. I don't know why they're not showing it. Yeah, that's weird. It still shows one like. It still shows one like, and it's from me. I don't know. Maybe I have to update it. I probably have to like refresh it, and then it'll come back. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. What are we saying here? What are we doing? All right, so we got 120 people here, guys. Thank you so much for getting me to 2 likes and being here, communicating with me, talking about the market, seeing what's happening with different positions, and all of the above of everything. So again, thank you. It's good that I didn't take that because it is starting to increase. I was gonna say it might be bouncing, but I like the ups and downs. I'll do it eventually. I just don't know if I'll do it right now. We live on a planet so small that we could see the curve. Wait. We could see the curve. We would be walking uphill. Yeah, I mean, there's some instances to where if you can see far out enough, you can start seeing that. But if you can see out far enough, right? And yeah, but I haven't experienced that because we live in a place to where it's like surrounded by mountains. It's like in like a valley, basically. We have no like hurricanes or tornadoes or basically anything that really hits here. We've had a couple of earthquakes, but that's all I've experienced in my lifetime. You know, we hold things. Wait, we hold thinking all crypto is going to going to go up a bit more, but selling for the next bear mark. Next, wait, I can't see this nor read it. But selling for the next bear might be a good way to make a little and repeat. We hold thinking all crypto is going to go up a bit more, but selling for the next bear might be a good way to make a little. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. If I truly understand that, I don't disagree with that. I feel like when people make mistakes in investing in general, they always like they buy and they hold and continue to hold for what's going to happen next and how much they're going to be able to gain next. And even if they make $100,000, they're still not satisfied with it. Like I hate using this scenario because he's a good guy. The Doge, he had basically $3 million that he made off of Dogecoin. And it's not like he invested at the absolute bottom to where no matter what, like you would see it, like say the person that invested in Shibu Inu that invested $8,000 turned into 5.2 billion, right? At that level, it seems like every single like small move will move like millions of dollars at that point or hundreds of thousands of dollars. So they're not basically sorry, I'm reading something else. So when we think about people that are investing into the markets, you have to play it as if you are fearful of losing that investment as you do see 100x return or you see a 40x return, but that's only when you see that. Or if you have a short-term play and you feel like you're hitting a level to where it's losing too much, then it's okay to sell. It's okay to take a loss, but you have to have that within your strategy. For me, I don't really have a low goal or a selling point for my my cryptocurrency on the downside. I only have it for the upside because I really don't want to let these positions go, no matter how much they're worth. I'd rather add more to the pot than let those positions go until we see the markets that start to thrive, until we see the markets that start to run. Because we know that a lot of these things have either major use cases or major popularity, So anyways, we have 126 people here, guys. Thank you so much again for being here. If you guys want to, maybe start your dividend journey with me, just go over to Robinhood here, use my link, or you can use any of my other links for cryptocurrency. If you want to use my Robinhood link, again, I can put that in the chat, and you'll get a free stock. Why not, right? If you can sign up for Robinhood. So go ahead and do that. Because we both benefit from it. And the good thing that I'm going to do with this is every time I get one of these free stocks, whether it's $5 or whatever, I plan on buying a position that gives me a dividend, because this is my dividend portfolio. So, and you guys can search which ones do give you a dividend out of the ones that they tell you can get. All right, let's see what's happening in the market right now. So the overall market looks like it's up by 0.3%. We are seeing, again, Bitcoin's dominance down by 0.4%. So we're not seeing the most positive things in the entire market, but still, I mean, you still see some things that are moving quite a bit, like Dogecoin. Dogecoin that's still up 2% in the last hour, or 13% in the last 24 hours. So it has been moving quite a bit. Pepe, that's up 14%. Gala, that's up 25%. The GRT is up 9%. And you also have Shibu Inu, that's up about 9% as well, which is fantastic to see Shibu Inu finally make some decent moves. I would love to see it push up to, drop that zero, because that's what we're hoping for. We see that Pepe has already dropped that zero and held that level for a little bit. So hopefully we can see Shiba Inu that drops that zero eventually. Arbitrum is up by 8%. That's a position that I hold in my Kraken portfolio. And that Kraken portfolio has been, so with the Kraken portfolio, I added $50 to it. I have to take that $50 out or send the $50 somewhere else. And I'm probably going to send it to my MetaMask wallet or something in order to buy or hold more Pepe. Because the Kraken wallet was only supposed to be for the original $500 or the 100 coins that I held. And now it's kind of inflated because we're seeing $50 that's added, because I wanted to purchase a little bit more Pepe over there, but then they didn't even give me the option to, even though they state, like if I go over here, even though Coin Market Cap states that the pairings are happening, right? So you have, we go to the markets, you have the pairings somewhere. Well, the pairings, they were just there. Yeah, you have the pairings here, and it basically says Pepe to USD, but if you go over to Kraken and type in Pepe to USD, it doesn't allow you to even look it up. It's not there. Doge partners with XRP, or are they partnering with Ripple? Is that what you're saying? Am I looking that up? Let's see. What companies work with XRP? I mean, those are banks. You have Santander. But XRP, this is September 28th, 2023. XRP and Doge can now be traded against PayPal's USD, so PYUSD. Okay. Dogecoin gets Robinhood integration. XRP to partner with something. Partner with Western Union. I don't see anything with Doge. These XRP and Doge pairs delisted. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mind if I ask how much Pepe you hold? It's around the 100 million mark because I have 67 that's over in KuCoin. Actually, let me log into KuCoin over here because I can't do it on my desktop. Um, it's just a complicated process there. It's easier if I just use my fingerprint here. Um, okay, I know I need to, because I still have it on KuCoin, even though I can't technically trade on KuCoin or do anything. I can withdraw, but I can't actually trade anything on KuCoin. So let's see. I'm not verifying. I currently have $80 worth of Pepe over on KuCoin. I have 67 million over here. And then I have, if I bring up my MetaMask here, I have 46 million over here. So I have a total, if I could do math correctly, I have a total of a 103 million, almost 100, actually 104 million, because I have 67.9 over here and I have 46.1 in my MetaMask wallet. So total, I have 104 million Pepe, which is right now worth about $120, $130. Yeah, because this is $80 worth, and then I have $54.84 worth over here. So I have a total of 120 or $134, $134.80 and or sorry, $135. So yeah, that's how much I have. Just to be specific. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. What are you talking about? Pepe might be an XRP rumor, but just a rumor. That'd be nuts. Yeah, I mean, rumors are rumors. I'm not gonna say that rumors are true in any way, but rumors do create hype. You know what I mean? All right, so you have 100 million Pepe. Yeah, I have about, like I said, 104 million Pepe currently. No country music? Oh, is that country music? I didn't even know that. Still holding your Terra? Which one? So Terra Luna Classic, and then isn't there like a Terra coin as well? So yes, I'm holding my Terra Luna. I still have it. It says $4,000, but it's not $4,000 worth because the price is just way too much. I also have $143 is what it says, or a million coins that's there. Again, that's probably not worth that much as well. I haven't actually done the math, but yeah, I have 143 dollars there, and then let's just go with the coins. I have about 47, almost 47 million coins that's delegated, and a million coins that's actually in staking rewards. And then I also have coins that's in my wallet. I have 8.4 million in Lunic here, and yeah, so a total of like 55, 56 million coins. Yo, Matt, how's the Samsung Flip? You switched from the iPhone? No, I didn't. I I've never used an iPhone in my life. Well, I lied. I've used an iPhone in my life multiple times, and every time I'm very confused because it's nothing like the Android ecosystem, especially Samsung. So yeah, I've had the let me actually go back here. I've had the Samsung Flip for I think 3 years at this point. I had the fourth one, and this is like the fifth one. Or no, I had the third one. Erica had the fourth one, and then I upgraded and got the fifth one, and she upgraded and got the fifth one. So I like the flip. I just like the flip feature of it. Like I always like the flip phone, and to be able to have a flip phone that's like kind of in style is just on another level. And to be able to protect the main screen, that's big for me, because typically I've always had the Galaxy Note, right? I've always had the Note, and I love that about this, because I would just take out the pen that comes with it and use the pen all the time, and I did like that. I loved using the pen all the time, especially when it came to taking screenshots and circling things. Like using the pen is a no-brainer, or being able to sign things. You can typically, like, it's like you're signing your name with a pencil. So I do like this phone, I really do. But now I just use it for like TikTok recording or live streams or something like that. But yeah, this is a great phone. But the flip, yeah, hands down. I would like the fold, but I don't know. I never built up the courage to spend $2,000 on a phone. I'd rather spend $1,000. And if they're basically saying that I can upgrade, like they said I can upgrade this phone for, well, Erica's phone for $50. Like literally going from the 4 to the 5, and you're only paying $50. I don't know why, but they do it. And for me, it costs like $300 because I had the older version of it. What the heck was that? She just jump around? Now she's running around? That was a little much. Just a little bit. But currently we have 149 people here, guys. Again, I don't know how many times I can say it. Thank you for being here. You know, on YouTube, I appreciate it. Even the people that are on Rumble. I think we got 4 people that are watching on Rumble. I don't know if you did hit the like button. Oh, it does show now. I had to refresh, and now it shows me that you hit the like button. So we have 3 likes on Rumble. And we gained another follower. So thank you for following me, whoever did that. I'll probably realize that when I go into here. See Bancher. Hopefully I'm saying that's your name. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on Rumble, feel free to go and follow me. I'll put the link to the stream in here if you want to go over there and just follow me real quick. If you have a Rumble account, that would be clutch if you do that. Yeah, if you want to go over to the Rumble stream and follow me, feel free to do so. Also, the link is in the description, but you know, here's the link there. Cool. Appreciate the review on the phone. No problem. I can give you a full review. I can pull out my MKBHD type review skills and show you all of the different features, like how many nits and if you do some vault content, you'll gain an army of followers, sir. I'm probably sure of it, but I can't say I don't want to do that, but I really don't see, like, I wish it was just like organic. Let's just say that. I wish it was just organic, and you saw, you know, people that are saying, hey, you know, Vault's doing this. Can you check it out, please? And instead of like people that come through and you have a bunch of different lightning bolts, I just ignore them because it's like a form of spamming. And I understand that that's really the process, but it's not it. That's not it for me. And I'm sure it's not it for a lot of other people. I'm not saying I don't like Vault. I haven't checked it out in forever. And I'm sure there's people that did like it or do like it or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, let's see what's happening. Let me go back here. Let me see what's happening in the market. See if there's any news too. Blah, 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 blah. Anything anybody's investing into right now that is showing a ton of growth currently. They go on every live and do this. I've only really seen it, and maybe I don't join at the right time. Maybe they all get on there at 7 o'clock or 7:30, and that's when they start to um, show or show up in the chats. I think I might have looked at this. Is it Samoid? Samode? Is that? I think I might have looked at that previously. Um, is this it? Oh wait, Pepe is pulling a Shibu Inu in this bull cycle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Ave, I'll look at that too. But is this the position here? Samoid coin. Is that it? All together, all one word, or Samoan, something. So currently sitting at a $14 million market cap, with a 1.3 million volume day, which is up 36%. So typically you're seeing it at that 1 million mark. Volume to market cap ratio, that's okay. It's the Solana meme coin. We're not seeing meme coin like levels of investing there. We do see that you have what, 4.7, is it trillion? And you have, wait, sorry, billion. So you have a million, right? 746 million, 4,746,000,000. Yeah. So you have 4.7 billion of a max supply, which is not bad to always have a max supply. 77% of the supply is out there. That's great to see. It is something where I would have to go here. Let's see how many holders it does have. If it does show me, because I know when I go into new places here, it's very difficult to figure out what's the level of holders, but I don't really see that. Current supply, it says 5.7 instead of 4.7. That's interesting. Why I would show that. But it is sitting at 40% of a penny, again at a 14% or $14 million market cap. Where have we seen this in the past? If we look at the last 7 days, it is up 28%. Let me shrink this down a little bit. Yeah, the last 7 days is up 28%, 29%. In the last month, it's up 40%. The last year, it's down 47% from where it started. We did see this, I guess, over this last year. It's been kind of fluctuating. It's been at this low level and seeing large jumps, but then also a large fall to the position. And that comes in a short period of time, which is something that I don't like to see, meaning that it does not have the ability to hold up in those levels, even though it was up in those levels before. So if we look at all history, we've seen it a lot higher, probably when it had lesser supply, but you're looking at 21 cents worth of a price. And this was at a $500 million market cap. So honestly, it might have not had a lesser price. It was just it had the same supply, or sorry, a lesser supply. It had the same supply then that it does pretty much right now. It's just at this point, it looks like you're not seeing a lot of volume that's going into it for the amount of traction that it did have short term. You would expect to see a lot more volume that does flow into it, even in these down times. Now, during the fall, it was when everything fell, which was in November, of 2021. But you're not seeing any type of historic comeback or move to make a move, up there. It did fall down and it kind of just leveled out here. You're not seeing the same thing across the board when it comes to meme like plays, but maybe it was never given the chance to succeed in that time frame because it really didn't have, it had a blow up, just like kind of what Krill coin had. This kind of reminds me of Krill, where Krill jumped up because of the launching on Coinbase, and then obviously the horrible time in the market, or the horrible bear market, extended bear market, happened and pulled it down. So that's exactly what you see during that time frame. If we look at the markets that it is available on, it's available on Kraken. You can buy it on Kraken. I think I might have it, honestly. Actually, let me check, because I have some of the lowest market cap projects that are over there. And if this is at 14 million, I definitely have it, unless they don't have a trading pair for it. Let me see. Let me go to Kraken. It would be funny if I do, because then I don't know. It's just funny to me. Let me see really quick. I don't remember what no. No, that's not it. Let's see if that's it. Yeah. All right, let me see. So currently that value of that portfolio is at $599. And I need to bring that back down. I need to take $50 out, or just invest that $50 into more plays. Let me see if I have it. What's the image of it? Let's go to the Twitter. Yeah, a little bit. What's going on? What do you need? It's still not there. Yesterday it took until 8:25 that it got there. Oh, well, that's weird. Did it come early? Did it come early? Oh, well, where is she now? Is she outside? Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Um, people on stream said hello, Erica. Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Yesterday they got here at 8:25, and I was confused. There it is. Is that the bus? Maybe not. That's not the bus. That was a motorcycle. It sounded like the bus. So yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I think I might have it. Let me actually look. I'll have to search for it, because there's no way that I can, like, I can't just find it for some reason. Explore. We'll search for, what is it? Some wood. Currently at it says $16 million market cap, but it's not available to purchase on Kraken. You can add it to your portfolio. You can't. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually purchase it on Kraken. So that's probably why I don't have it. Let me go to Kraken Pro, because what it shows is, if I go over to sorry, I'm like showing this project so much. It has 124,000 followers, but it says SAMO to USD. So you should be able to find it if that's the case, but it could be the same situation that I was in with Pepe. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. And it doesn't have any trading volume there. Or I guess it does. There's 21,000 in volume on Kraken. But how? I guess it's not available in the US. So yeah, I don't hold it. But I mean, if it had that potential before, it didn't. It really lost all of that potential. It really lost where, you know, its footing, and should have been something. If the market would have continued on more of this bullish momentum, it might have had, success. But it kind of fell off the face of the earth a little bit. So we have to see. Let me go and check, see what's happening. Give me a couple of minutes. Again, if you guys want to, sign up for Robinhood, remember the link is in the in the chat. It's pinned to the chat. Let me go ahead and stop this. I'll end the poll. 75% of people hit the like button. 25% say no. 256 votes. But thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate whoever did. But yeah, if you guys want a free stock, a potential free stock, go and sign up for Robinhood and link your bank account. Boom, you get a free stock. You don't even have to invest anything. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and check what's happening with Erica. All right. So this is going to be what's going to happen right here today. I think I might have to take Harper to school because the bus is not here and it's not coming. So I don't. Well, it's supposed to be coming, but she's going to be late, and I don't think we want that to happen. So I'm going to pause the stream really quick. I'll leave this up, but if you guys want to stay here with me, I should be back. I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or earlier, depending if the bus does come. So just to fill you guys in. But yeah, thank you for waiting. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for being here in the stream this morning. What's up, everybody? How you doing? So it looks like the market has picked back up a little bit. Still seeing Bitcoin down on the day, but has since risen. If I would have taken the up, or if I would have taken that it was going to increase, I think I would have won out of this, because I think I would have taken profit at this point. We need a better way for folks to become citizens. Yeah. Anyways, so I'll wait for some people to get back here and talk about it. Hey, Matt, Freedom Coin exploding right now with something, with 6.4 million holders. The price right now is 0.00000019. Well, you're saying exploding? Like, what's the percentage? Yeah. So, am I waiting for my second child to be born? But wait. So I'm waiting for my second child to be born, but he doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to come out. That's how it goes sometimes. You're waiting right now for your second child to be born. Congratulations, if that's really what I don't know if I'm missing something, or if you're truly waiting for your second child to be born right now, and she's pushing, and you're watching Matthew Perry on YouTube. Like, that wouldn't be the best scenario. She's like, the baby's coming, and he's like, well, Matt's talking about the bull market, and the bull market over here is it's looking crazy. No, she isn't pushing yet, because that would be. I mean, obviously that wouldn't happen. That just, yeah, but it would be funny. Just that scenario. Sorry, babe, I'm learning about Pepe right now. Like, that wouldn't be it. But congratulations on having your second child. They are amazing. How old is your first one? They can be amazing and horrible at the same time, but you love them. One day they're adorable and cute, and then the next minute they're running around the house yelling and screaming, and then you're like, can we just like quiet down just a little bit? Just like bring it down a notch or two. I would appreciate 3, but that might be asking for too much. What is the amount to have on the side in ETH for gas when the actual bull run happens? Asking because I've never been a part of an actual bull run yet. So it depends where you're trading from. If you're trading from exchanges, you don't necessarily need any ETH in gas. But when it comes to like, say, Pepe, if you only have Pepe on MetaMask, that may be an issue, because when volume does pick up, volume does spike, ETH fees go insane. I've seen fees where I was trying to move $900 worth of ETH and it was going to cost me $980 to send. And I was like, that doesn't make sense at all. I'm trying to send $900 here. I'm not going to spend all of my ETH trying to send the ETH to myself. Like, it makes no sense. So you could see, ETH prices or gas prices go up a lot higher. But the point is that you want to make sure a lot of your movement is going to be on exchange. If it's going to be quick movements, then you want to make sure it's on exchanges. So you shouldn't necessarily need that much ETH. They pay into the system as much as the consumers who lead to purchase goods and services, but they are not paying taxes, working under the table, yet they put a strain on the social services, though they have always been a bit high because of how long it takes them to make them. Doritos are now like $6 a bag. It's crazy, right? So maybe I should get me a flashlight. Wait, get a flashlight on it? Maybe he sees the end of the tunnel. I won't buy anything on MetaMask. Why? Because of the highest or the gas fees that you pay. You wouldn't buy anything in a wallet, honestly. I guess I better take some profit on Stewie and move it to crypto.com. Yeah, exchanges are probably the way. That's why a lot of people, they benefit from exchanges. A lot of the volume that you move, like you move back and forth, it's really, it's not happening directly on the chain, on the network. So that's what makes it great. Like, obviously, if it's going off and on the exchange, then that's a different story. But when it's happening in the exchange and you're trading back and forth with the kind of the same exchange wallet, it's just a different coin. I feel like, you're not seeing the extended fees. You don't need to see those extended fees. Pepe is making a jump right now. I mean, it says it's only up 4 or 8%. So yes, it is making a jump. We're seeing it above the 12 mark. So while we've seen, like, if we look at the last 7 days, again, it's up 93%. But while we've seen kind of that 24-hour cutoff, it looks like it's losing steam. But in reality, it's actually, seeing an overall gain. But once we get to this point, that's where we're probably going to see it look like it's flat, even though it stays around 0.000001237. I don't know how many people we have 70 people here. I don't know how many people we had hit the like button. So I do want to kind of shrink this screen so that I can see what the likes look like. 292 guys. We're almost at 300 likes. So hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want to make a video on like crypto.com and the ups and downs within that. Not the ups and downs in like your investments, but the ups and downs as in like the derivatives trading. English muffins are like $5. We've started shopping at Walmart. I mean, the price of groceries is ridiculous. I went to go grocery shopping and we got not nearly as much as we normally get. And the overall amount came out to about $530 something for that trip. Luckily, they had a bunch of discounts, so it brought it down to like 460, but still, it was still $460 for groceries, and that's only going to last us. Well, technically, we had to go back for a little bit more groceries, and I still have to go back for groceries now because I'm making wings for my family's like get together that we have, and that should be fun to do that. That's on Sunday. but I have to go and get wings. And my brother didn't confirm if he was going to bring wings as well. But luckily I've heard from him because I tried to text him, I don't know, like 5, 6 times, and he never answered. I also called him that many times. He never answered me. Oh, you know what? My phone's about to die. Yeah, so it looks like Pepe is definitely making a run right now. Let's actually bring out the candlesticks. We would love to see the candlesticks. Yeah, there we go. Looks a lot better with candlesticks. How many times can I say candlesticks today? CDC does not offer futures, right? I don't think so, no. I did see that Coinbase offers it, though. I just signed up for that in Coinbase, but I haven't done anything with it. No, I don't think crypto.com offers that. But again, I haven't explored much of crypto.com because most of the things that are through, crypto.com, I only have Shibu Inu, and then I have CRO that's on the DeFi wallet, which apparently the DeFi wallet has an update as well. So, they collect NFTs. They have the NFT. So they had an update to the market. So, or update to the app. The top of the app shows the derivatives up top, and then you have the NFTs next to it. So you can actually go into your NFTs as well. You can go into the NFT market. But I think I have my NFTs under a different account, which is dumb, but it is. But yeah, you have your ups and downs options. Trade up and down options. And you could do it on like Ethereum. I think you could only do it on certain ones. So they have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash that you can really do it on. And I don't see any other options to do it there. It just seems like it's the top cryptocurrencies there, or whatever they want to label as the ones that people will go against or not. Support ship worldwide raffle. Help promote the bigger burns. I mean, I'm all for bigger burns. If it can produce bigger burns, I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure that it actually does. You know what I mean? All right, all right. The power of a depleting currency. What are you talking about? Huge shout out to Matt. Oh my goodness, no one is listening to me. The free freedom coin crypto debit card is coming. I mean, I'm sure people are listening to you. Um, but I mean, how much more can we really do? Why not just call it calls and puts? I don't know. They call it ups and downs. That's what they call it. Let them be. Okay, okay. No asking spam. That's funny. SHIB is a depleting currency, and you will see the power of this. Yeah, I mean, depleting. I mean, I don't know if that's the term you really want to use. Isn't it depleting currency mean a currency that's losing value? See, SHIB to 10% of a penny by November. I don't know about that. Sounds like a condition. I have a case of the ups and downs. I'll tell you what, if I make profit from all of these ups and downs, I'll have a case of the ups and downs as well. I'll take that any day of the week. What's going on in the stock market today? Let's see. Let's go to Microsoft is up slightly, but is anything actually up in the after hours market? Let's see. I want to look at a couple of main ones. Obviously, AMC. Okay, so it's slightly up today in the pre-market, but not really by much. Let's see. Rumble. Rumble is slightly down. Tesla. A lot of things are kind of just red. They were red yesterday and they're red today. But it's okay. I'm not looking for those plays there. I'm looking for dividend plays. That's all I'm looking for. Plays that are going to make me money in the long run. And you look at like that phrase or that saying, time in the market beats timing the market. And you look at something like Walmart, what's the WMT? Walmart. And you look at the history like of Walmart. It's been very spotty in the after hours market and pre-market, which is not like a company, that's worth $438 billion. But if you look at the history, right? So we look at the monthly view, you can see the growth, right? Time in the market. This is 2012. That time in the market can be very beneficial for everybody. You holding 100, worth a certain amount. And that's kind of what we're looking for is like the company that's going to be, as stable as something like a Walmart is Roblox or AMC or something going to be as stable as a Walmart was for 10 years. Like that's kind of what we're looking for in a lot of these plays. And I'm not saying we can't ever find it, but we are trying to find those gems. We're still very close to 300 likes. We're at like 290 something. Take a 10K short position on BTC. You want me to take a 10K short position on BTC? Where's BTC right now and what is it doing? So it's down to 34, down to 34.2. Where we currently see BTC. Why do you say that? We see a little bit of a bounce from 34. And do you think it's going to start stair stepping on the way down instead of like just seeing an ultimate bounce? Because I mean, it's not showing that this is a firm. I mean, 34 is a level of support. As much Xbox as my roommate and I play, I'm surprised that I didn't buy any Microsoft. Yeah. I mean, Microsoft pays you a dividend. I'm going to keep buying Microsoft. I want to have, like I said in my dividend video, I want to have 10 Microsoft before I'm done with that, which should be worth somewhere around $3,000. So I want to have 10 Microsoft. I want to have 10 Walmart. And if they are higher price, that's where I want to have at least 10, maybe even more than that. And then hopefully as time goes on, we see, splits and stuff like that so that I gain, more shares, right? If they do a 10-to-1 split and I have 10, I have 100 shares at that point and let that grow and let those dividends roll in. So I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue to build it up. And hopefully by the end of this year, which is 2 months, hopefully I can have at least, I would say, $2,000 or $3,000 by the end of this year, which is only 2 months. So I'm hopeful. I currently have 300. I do plan on investing another 100 very, very soon. It might be today. I'm not sure. But yeah, I plan on investing a little bit more today or tomorrow. But then I'll continue to add more as time goes on. I don't know how much I'll add because I really don't have a lot of free cash to add. unless I somehow won the lottery last Tuesday, which I didn't know about because I didn't actually record that day. Wait, you have 300 shares of Microsoft? Me? No, I don't have 300 shares of Microsoft. I have, it's currently at $300. So I have, I want to have 10 shares of Microsoft, which would give me $3,000 worth of Microsoft. And yeah, maybe I might have said it wrong. There may have been that case. Maybe you heard right and I just thought wrong, but it came out in a completely different way. You never know. You'd have to rewind. But either way, I have less than one share right now. I have like for Microsoft, I have like point zero four or something like that. I got like $15 worth of Microsoft. So if I go over here and not my rewards, let me go to here. I have zero point 0.4 of Microsoft, which is like $15. I have like nothing of it. Hopefully, eventually, what could happen is we have people that join Robinhood, use my link, and I can gain out of 100 of those or 1,000 different um, invites, I can end up getting $200 here and $200 there. That would be fantastic. But a lot of people use Robinhood already, so it's very tough to get people to want to start a Robinhood account because you have millions upon millions of people that are using Robinhood right now. How many? Let me look at it. What am I looking for? How many users on Robinhood? Robinhood has 22.9 million users as of June 2022, and I'm sure it's up more. So it has increased 11 million users in 2023. So you're looking at about 30 million users, which honestly isn't as I thought it would be more. Do you have a take on Cardano? I bought a bunch at 24 cents, wondering if I should go long or short. So kind of both, right? I have Cardano. My thoughts on Cardano are strong. I have 10,000 Cardano coins currently worth about 28 or $2,900. So my thought process is for Cardano is have a portion that's long, but you also want to have a short term portion so that you can take a little bit out, put it in other projects that you may believe in, and give yourself have your money make money for you so that you can now find a way to have that money that was made to make more money for yourself. Does that make sense? So always find a way to, Fire King got it right. Always go long if you can. Always have some sort of long-term strategy with your positions. Oh, it's up to 314. I was at that barrier for a while, but now we're seeing the market actually push. I guess the market just opened, so that's why you're seeing it push. So it's at 314 right now. Yeah, I think I might be adding some more to my Robinhood account. I might be adding like 100 to my Robinhood account because I just got a decent payment. Um, hey, I got some memories of football. That's not what I wanted to do, but I did want to go into my Robinhood account and add funds. I do have to check. Give me a second. What I have over here. And then we'll get into that. Let's see how the market is moving though while we're at it. See what's in the green. We got SOS that's up 3%. Mullen, that's up 16, 17% today. And BFRI, which is a play that I've seen, make some moves off and on, really run to a high figure and then obviously fall back down pretty hard. But right now where it stands, if you look at it month over month, it stands at about $4. So it has moved about 68 cents today. And again, Mullen's looking pretty tasty there. SOS is increasing there. Let's see, anything else? FAMI, that's up about 2%. So no crazy moves on what I'm looking at in my recently viewed. But let me get in here and add buying power. Oh wait, I wanted to check to see if I have any funds that cleared there before I get into that. Is there any old footage of you playing? Yeah, there is old footage. Blah, 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 blah. Give me a second. Let me log in here. Did I get that cashed out? Let me see. Checking account. Let me see if I got that. Yeah, so Robinhood pulled out 100 yen and then Patreon. Yeah, okay. Word. So I can pull out another 100 if I want from, yeah. Or let's add another, I'll go back here. I almost put 1,000. I don't have that much in there. Review, blah, blah. Just once. Perfect. So I'm adding some money to Robinhood. I don't know if I'm going to make more purchases today. I'm probably going to, if I'm going to make any more purchases or add any more to it, I'm going to have to, I'll let people know on Patreon within the communities that we have. But I'm trying to build up those communities as well. Do. All right. So what do we have? 72 people. We did hit 300 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you everybody on every channel, right? Rumble, we have 8 people that are watching. And if you can hit that like button, please do so. Also, you have Matt Kors over here. He's live on Rumble with 731 people that are watching. I don't know how long he goes live for, but I remember he used to get he had a max of 80,000 people. I had a max of 20,000 people when we were talking about AMC a lot and GME, things that were happening there. You can see that my value just increased. So it's now at $473.85. I just added a little bit more money, but it's all through buying power. I didn't actually put it in anything. I have $160 that I just put in there. So currently at $473. My goal is by the end of the year, like I said, to get to $2,000 or $3,000 in total value in my dividend portfolio. If you guys want to help me get there, join Robinhood and use my link that's in the chat. And you'll be helping out. Every $5 matters. But what's happening in cryptocurrency? That's what we're here to talk about, right? We're not here to talk about the stock market, kind of. It's currently sitting at a $1.27 trillion market cap. We're seeing it kind of flat for the day. If we look at the 24-hour cutoff, round out the Microsoft. It's not going to be enough to do that. Microsoft is at $300. Are you just using Robinhood for dividends? Yes, I'm just using it for dividends. Everything else, like if I'm investing in the stock market, a lot of my stock market investments are either going through Webull or Fidelity. A lot of my short term are through Webull, my long term are through Fidelity. So I kind of split it up that way. And I have 3 different stock brokerage accounts, and also I have a Roth IRA over in Fidelity as well. I'm tired, man. So anyways, the crypto market where it currently stands, we're again at a $1.27 trillion market cap. We see Pepe that's has been making a move recently. It's up to 5 zeros, 1238. Again, up 8%. Let's see if this can run a lot further. And I did recently purchase more Pepe, but I plan on making a video about that, about buying more Pepe because I see an opportunity in it. But yeah. Okay, perfect. How come whenever someone finishes a sentence when they're typing, they hit the enter key like really hard? You know, you're like typing out anything, and then you're like, done. I don't know why. You're just gonna break the hell out of that keyboard. But yeah, just using Robinhood for dividends. I feel like it's a great platform to do something the easiest, the most like simple way possible. And doing it for dividends just makes sense for me. Let's see, that was Pepe. Let's see if anything else is moving quite a bit in the day. We have Gala again, that's up 21%. It's closing in on that 2 cent mark. I believe it did hit 2 cents for a while. It's at like 30% increase. Dogecoin, that's up 10% on the day. It is down 2% in the last hour, but it's still at about 7.3 cents. So you're seeing a decent sized increase there. And then you also have Graph that's up about 9%. The Graph that's up 9%. Pepe that's up 8%. Arbitrum is up 8% as well. That's part of my my portfolio here. Where's it at? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. That's part of my Kraken portfolio, which I have like $15 in, or $15 in that position currently. I did add a little bit to it. So you can see here that if we go back to my Kraken portfolio, Arbitrum is my highest position. I did add about $50 worth of USDT because I was going to buy more Pepe over here, and it didn't allow me to do that. So now I want to send that somewhere else, or just cash out. I mean, at that point, I can just change it to whatever and just cash out overall. Send it to my bank account. Why couldn't I think of anything? A fun, depressing account to follow? What are you talking about? Years remaining? Why is that? Why is that depressing? Or fun/depressing account to follow on Twitter. Make sure you turn on notifications. Currently with 4,000 followers, you just have years remaining, 2023. Oh, year remaining. So, like you have 18% of the year left. You have 19% of the year left in on the 22nd. And then now on the 26th, you have 18% of the year left. whenever it moves a percent, that's when they decide to tweet out something. Why is it depressing though? 37% of the year left, 100% of the year left. So is it because you want to get to the new year when we're going to see the bull market? Is that why? That's interesting. All right, guys. I think we pretty much hit the level. I do want to check the stock market for a little bit before we get out of here and um, call it a day, call it a night. I might stream maybe a little bit later if we see the market start to explode. I'm definitely streaming at all times. So um, just if you have any type of information, if I don't see the market and you're like, yo, the market is absolutely running. It's past a $1.3 trillion market cap. It's moving to a 1.5. Let me know. I can jump on. We can talk about the crypto market. We can see what is happening, what the overall future is of it. But I think where we stand, we're good. 300 likes today. Hit a max viewership of like 150, 160. So I appreciate all of the people that are here, that hit the like button, that subscribed, people that are on maybe Rumble or something. You know what? Matter of fact, let's continue this on Rumble. I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to stop the stream on YouTube, and we're going to continue this on Rumble. So if you guys want to join me on Rumble, and then we'll just go down the line and we'll end with like just being on like X or something. How about that? So we're going to officially go to Rumble, get those followers up a little bit. If you want to join me over there, feel free to join me over there. I will put the link in the chat right now. Yeah, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. So join me on Rumble. And I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you, all, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the support and everything. Again, for any new people that are coming in here that want to talk about cryptocurrency, that all that, I'm going over on Rumble. Join me there. I just put the link in the chat. Let me pin it to the chat. Pin, replace pin. You know what? Can I edit that or can I not? I can't edit it. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.